listen to me now. I'm gonna say it loud, so you won't be confused about what we talking about. I've been through the storm, had dirt on my name. I'm still holding on, champion of the game. They say whatever don't kill you, make you stronger. Well, I must be the world's strongest woman. See, I done a whole lot of going. Everything you say, I'm already knowing. Cause I'm up against the wall. Everything you're going through, I've been living for. Seen them all coming, I've seen them all. Real talk, you gotta listen. I'm still holding on, champion of the game. They say whatever don't kill you, make you stronger. Well, I must be the world's strongest woman. See, I done a whole lot of going. Everything you say, I'm already knowing. Cause I'm up against the wall. Everything you're going through, I've been living for. Seen them all coming, I've seen them all.
Hey. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in once again with Talks with Lori Dee at 9 p.m. each and every Wednesday on Station 100, where we keep it 100. You have your host that does the most. I am Lori Dee, my girl Flava.
Hey.
And the king is in the building, Mr. K.I.
What it do?
We are so happy to be back with you guys. We want to thank you once again for posting, for sharing, for subscribing, for liking. Don't ever stop. I need y'all to keep telling Lottie Dottie and everybody about Talks with Lori Dee. So, how you guys are doing?
I'm doing awesome.
How are you, King?
I'm doing good. Maintaining.
Okay, I'm so happy about that. We were like, Flava was here on time this week. Flava was,
I'm normally here on time. I was a little late last week because I had an engagement.
Okay, well, I'm here about like 8:45-ish.
I need the producer to back me up.
8:45-ish, 8:50-ish. K.I., yeah, he just slips on in here when he get ready.
This is the first time I was late, so.
No, like you was late like in real life tonight.
Yeah.
But then like usually like you just slide on through. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
It's all good. So we are here tonight, and the topic is humbling experiences. But we definitely, all three of us collectively, we are living proof that just because you fail does not mean that you lost. And failure is up to you. You decide whether you succeed or whether you fail. A lot of people feel like I failed and there's no going back and it's over. K.I. loves to say his favorite line, everything can be fixed.
Yeah, everything.
From you guys.
Do not hesitate to comment. Tonight we're going to be, as usual, open and transparent, honest, real, and raw. But the first things first, I wanted to say something about the topic because a lot of people, and I know that like I hear people all the time when things happen to you or when you go through things, people like to say that should humble your ass. Mm-hmm. I feel like we all have to have humbling experiences so that we can learn, we can grow, we can change, we can master this shit called life. So my boo Flava is going to let us know the word humbling.
So Google says that humbling is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own independence.
I say that I would never want anyone to be humble when they're blessed. I can say that. But when you go through something, sometimes, like I always tell people, I'm not a judgmental person. I don't judge nobody. I I've never been a judgmental person, but when things happen in my life, it gave me humbling experiences to check myself. You understand? Like, this shit can happen to you. Yeah, this shit can happen to you. This can be your life, because I've went through some humbling shit in the last. My family to separate, that shit humbled me.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you feel like every time you were so-called disrespectful, I can't hear myself. So-called disrespectful, do you feel like you were totally disrespectful,
Yeah.
or you had reasons to be and it was your tone?
Um,
Because the reason why I'm asking that is I honestly believe that people have reasons for doing. Like, you didn't wake up out your bed and said,
That's very true. And what I learned in therapy, every action has a reaction. I am the most loving, I am the most caring, I am the most nurturing, I am the most fulfilling, giving wife, woman. But when I feel disrespected, when I feel I'm being lied to, when there isn't any loyalty, and I feel like I'm being cheated on, or I feel like my actions are called for to act the way I act, but I'm taking accountability and I'm speaking for me. I know some of the things that I've said, some of the things that I've done should not have been done and should not have been said. Hurt people. But that's like what I learned in therapy is that excuses are tools of incompetence. I could keep saying because he did this, I did that.
Right.
You understand? I could we could go back and forth all day, because if you sit down and you he tell his story and I tell my story, and then you have the person in the middle that's listening to both of us, they gonna say, she did act like that because of you, but then when they listen to him, they gonna say, damn, Lori, you ain't have to take it that far.
Yeah.
So I gotta take accountability, and I know that hurt people, but I did not understand until everything was broken and done that you could keep around here crying, having a fit. But bitch, take some ownership.
Yeah.
Take some ownership in your shit. Take some ownership. I can say this, that a lot of people don't know, because that's why we kind of I chose this song for our theme song, Monica. You know what I'm saying? We gon' keep standing. And for me, I lost my job this year. I literally lost my job this year. Because somebody in Texas did some fraud on me, I couldn't get unemployment. I ain't have no income. As much people as I have given my last, my first, and my ending, stayed with me, fed, helped their kids, given.
You couldn't find no help.
There were three people that financially helped me. Three. I can count on
It was
my
none of the people that you helped.
oh
I know.
I can count on my brother always being there for me. I wouldn't give a damn if I had $1 million and stole a fire truck and they took me to jail. That nigga gonna come bomb me out now.
That's what's up.
You understand?
That's
You
what's
gonna
up.
hear a whole lot, but he
I'm gonna hear it now. But regardless of what, I know besides God, that man has my front and my back. So without saying, I knew that my brother wasn't gonna let me fall. My brother was in the hospital for months with COVID. Like, our family was scared as hell that he was gonna die. But in the midst of it, soon as that nigga came out and I gave him the news that I didn't have my job no more, off rip, we gonna start a business. That's how Lights, Camera, Snaption got started. We gonna start a business, and I'm gonna give you this money, and I'm gonna help you pay this. You understand what I'm saying? My best friend that lives in Atlanta, she's not the richest person ever. She's an entrepreneur, so her money come in as she goes. She's a trainer, but I can't do much. But check your cash app. Here go whatever.
Yeah.
And the third person that helped me because of love and because of connection, he was there for me. You understand what I'm saying? But there are people that knew that I didn't have my job that didn't even offer to know if my kids ate.
I didn't know.
I understand that, because I'm very private. We're doing talks with Lori Dee, and I ain't got no job.
So why you told the people who you know wasn't gonna help you?
Well, I didn't tell them. They kind of like, they part of the situation, past the situation, so they,
So they was talking.
No, they wasn't talking.
So
like,
you just wasn't in the circle.
I didn't know what was going
he
on.
didn't know, and I was, let me tell you
This
something.
is new news to me.
But this is what I'm saying. It humbled me. It humbled me for a couple of reasons. Because if you ask anybody, I've been at my job 9 years. There are people that have been at my job longer than me that I make more money than. There are people at my job. We have this thing with my job that's called Summit. They send the top sellers from AT&T to Summit. I have went to that my first year working at the job. So if you ask Dolores about AT&T, ask Lori Dee and D-Lo about AT&T, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm hot shit over there with that globe. But it humbled me that even you are just a number.
You're just a number.
You're just a number.
People got to realize that.
It humbled
Nah, it's the truth.
It
That's
humbled
exactly
me.
why PTO, I take my damn time off.
It humbled me.
I'm not going to them people job like that and stress myself out.
But see, what I learned is, and it's not even, 2022 is not here yet. But if you look at what Dolores has said, Dolores going to New York in March to see a play all by herself. Ain't
Dang.
tell nobody, ain't nothing. I'm jumping on the
Not
plane.
everybody know. You cannot do nothing without telling nobody.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
just
no. What
the
I'm saying,
damn
no.
mouth of the damn
What I'm
South.
saying is, I'm making moves where I'm not giving them my all. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. Do you know that's me?
That was very humbling for me, knowing that I was not this amazing wife. I get me a new man. I'm gonna learn to
Stop
shut
saying
my
you
damn.
was amazing.
I wasn't. I thought I was. I'm
Nah,
being
you
real.
was an amazing.
I was amazing a wife, but I could have done better, and I didn't know better.
I'm not
From
going
my
to say that you
optics,
could have
from
done
my
better.
perspective, you was an amazing wife. I mean, outside looking in.
You do know some tea. I was.
Yeah, you was an amazing wife. Like I said, everything is not easy. We all go through some shit. We gonna argue with our significant other. We gonna have differences. But it is what it is. But I feel you was a great wife. Outside looking in, I don't know.
Thank you, Keon. Thank you.
That was big.
You feel me?
But what I'm saying is that it humbled me to know, because when you love people, you don't want to hurt them. You don't. It's nobody's intention to hurt somebody. But I'm going to tell you, you don't know. If a person really loves you, they don't
Leave
intentionally
me.
hurt you. That's what I'm saying. They don't intentionally hurt you.
That is intentional. It's easy for you to leave. Then stay there. They are selfish. People are selfish. They think about themselves.
Humans are selfish.
Humans
are selfish.
Selfish.
But what I've learned is, and I can say humbling, everything that I've been through, I now know the object of saving. I can save $1. I'm going to tell you this, and I was talking to Flava and the producers before we came in. I was a little late because I don't have a car. And
Your car is in the shop.
No. I'm saying I don't have a car today. I don't have a car
I
right
was
now.
like, what?
Yes,
No,
say that.
I'm going to say this. No, but I'm going to say this. I don't have a car right now.
I was confused a little bit.
That's that Valencia moment from last week.
Like, huh?
Wait, off topic. Let's slide for a minute. I I watched the show from last week and I laughed so hard because all three of us was like, what the hell is going on? So that was funny. When I say I don't have a car, let me fix that. I have 2 cars.
All right.
And my mate always thought that I didn't need a second car. But to make me happy, it was, you make enough money, so you might as well, whatever.
Yeah.
So I got good credit, but it's not established credit. I'm up there in the 750s, but it's not established credit.
Cool. That's cool.
And I make the money. But I went and got a car with a high payment. And like I said, you have to be careful when you become spiritually awoke and you create your personal, not your mama, not your daddy, not your church relationship. You create your personal relationship with God. And when you ask for things, because I said, I'm moving in the new year. I want to make changes for the new year. I want to be able to have a savings for the new year. I want to be able to travel for the new year. Lexus called me yesterday, and it was just crazy because I ain't dirty, but the outside of the truck be looking a little rough. It don't get car washes that often. I just went and got the car detailed, and I told them, I said, she need a full detail. While I am at the dealership, getting the car wash, Lexus called and said, we're short on cars. What you said, there are no chips. We don't have any new cars. Since you have a 2020 and your miles are low, I'm riding and I'm making my baby brand new. But I looked at the Lori Dee before would have been in a place like, I don't want to give up my luxury car. Like, I make all this money. Like, certain things humble you. They down you so that you can rise.
So you can respect.
You can
That's what's humbling me. Humbling me, respect that situation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Once you respect that situation, you know what? I'm not trying to go through that shit again. That's what humbling me.
There it is. I'm not trying to go through another heartbreak. I'm not trying to go through another negative account. I'm not trying to go through being tired and don't live life. I'm not trying to go through those things. So now that I know better, I will
do better.
There it is. I'm going to kick it to my girl. Wait, before we continue, we want to talk about our Black-owned business tonight.
Hey, this thing fire.
I'm telling you, baby.
Man.
We are drinking Epic Rum Punch. Epic Rum Punch. This is what we're drinking. The famous person who sits in the kitchen and does all this together, her name is Melissa. And this is Epic Rum Punch. And
thank you, Melissa. We are enjoying.
Listen.
Hey, Melissa, the thing fire.
Listen. Yes. It is epic, baby.
What's her
Epic.
Instagram or her information?
The host.
The host or the producer?
Producer.
Melissa, you see
Melissa.
what's going on?
Melissa, you see what's going on? What?
Multitasking over there.
But this thing tastes so good.
Man, this
It's
thing is so refreshing.
I was just
Because that's what describes the drink.
Yes.
You can feel it.
Yes.
You can feel it, and it tastes good. It has flavor to it. But you see, let me tell you about. I keep saying I'm about to fire these people because
this thing fire, man. I need me a bottle. Myself.
Listen, I have a whole bunch. I keep them in my fridge. I buy.
You're not even the drinker. Why didn't you bring it for us?
Okay, listen. I can't give y'all everything.
Why not?
It's called Epic Rum Punch. So it's EPICRUMPUNCH. Epic Rum Punch _ And reach out to Melissa. She's always ready to.
We can probably go later and put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put it in the comments or whatever. But it's good. It's flavorful. Got a whole lot of flavor in it. And it got a kick to it.
If it ain't no flavor, it ain't popping.
So, Flava, are we talking about some humbling experiences for you where it brought you down? But guess what? You ain't fail and you ain't lose.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. My mind too.
You know what,
I'm
Flava?
telling you.
I meant to you cute tonight too, girl.
Thank you. And I just
she look
know
good.
this
She look
together.
She look good.
She look
But
good.
I did pick this shirt for the end of the story.
And
When you have a humbling experience and you bounce back, end of the story. I'm here. Ain't no more talking down. Ain't no more depression. Ain't no nothing. That's the end of that.
Of course.
My humbling experience. I was a teen mom, so at 21, I had both of my children. Mm-hmm. I was still staying at my parents' house, and the craziest thing, like my mom asked me to cook something for dinner. But when she got there, it wasn't done. So my dad felt the need to jump in. And me, as I've always been, I got to say something. I might not be disrespectful, but I have to have a response.
And you talk about my mouth?
Yeah, I know my bad. I say that all the time.
I don't be trying to accept it, though.
That's why I don't think you were disrespectful. That's why I'm like, you sure you? So my dad slapped me.
Well,
When my dad slapped me, I grabbed both of my children. I got in my car. My kids didn't have on shoes. I didn't have on shoes. And I drove with nowhere to go. So, of course, the lifesaver, my best friend, I called her. She like, why you driving? Why you ain't come here? At the time, my best friend had no kids or nothing. She had just got a divorce. She was living her best life. She like, come here. You know, one of her bedrooms was her closet, and she had her bedroom that she was sleeping in. Y'all can sleep in here. And I'm like, no, give us just a blanket or something, and we can go for this. So for the next couple of days, I had to call in, and I'm just looking at my children like, we sleeping on the floor. Mm-hmm. I didn't set myself up because I felt like I was at my parents' house. I had an babysitter. We were good. I didn't have to rush out until I was ready to rush out. That went left for me. Totally left for me. My best friend took us to Walmart. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I kept saying to myself, I can't do this. I have children. I can't do this. So, in the midst of me saying I can't do this, we were able to find me in a duplex in North Miami. I was going to school. I got my refund check, so I was able to furnish my house and my duplex. It was a 2-bedroom, perfect for me and my kids, being $575. Wish I had that now. That's it, $575. Yes, $575. And the crazy part was, it was a teacher's aide at Kayla's school. Kayla went to Crestview, and she loved my baby. And when I showed up to school to drop her off, she was like, what's wrong with you? Because, you know, you look so... And I told her the story. She was like, no, my boyfriend had property, and we actually got a duplex, whatever. Perfect situation. Ain't run no credit, ain't nothing.
That's when you say, but God.
But God. So in the midst of me doing that, I was taking my baby daddy back and forth. Really didn't work out. I was working as a substitute at Madison, working half of my check, and the other check was the rent. So the rest of it, I was just getting it. So I ran into a guy. At the time, I didn't know he was married. But nigga had property, money, worked for me. So I would leave my kids home.
Jamie Foxx say, make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do. I would leave my kids home with their daddy because he was there. I'd be gone for the weekend. I'd go stay to Tanya house for the weekend. I'd come home just complacent. He was complacent. I was complacent. We had nothing. When I tell y'all I had the worst fucking bad luck, my car brakes give out, hit a wall. Everything I got in my hand was gone. My bank account, I was living off of payday loans with 2 kids and a baby daddy I'm looking at making me disgusted. Payday loans. Every time I paid a payday loan, I had to pay it back.
Yeah.
I wasn't gaining. Mm-hmm. Losing my car, changing my Social Security to go get a buy here, pay here car. When I tell you, I did it. No lights off, no nothing. My kids never knew this struggle. Never knew I was sleeping with somebody's husband. Never knew that. The last time when my car lost control, I was going to pick my kids up from summer camp. I get to my mama's house. Mama say, Dominique, I don't know what you doing. I think them hoes got something on you that you hang with. My close friends there, everybody praying, they got the Bible, everything. In the back of my mind, I said, I'm living all sorts of fucked up because I'm fucking this lady husband. This ain't got nothing to do with me going out every night. This ain't got nothing to do with my friends. That karma. Let me tell you something. You can't pay me to look at somebody's husband. And I promise you that. So with me losing everything, leaving my mama's house, nothing for my kids, nothing, my best friend taking us in, I get my own place. I still got this sorry ass nigga riding behind me. But because I got to take care of them children by any means necessary. At 24, I got in that apartment that duplex. I dropped on my knees. I said, Lord, you can have it all. You can have everything from me. But the way that my life is set up, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I think I'm winning and I'm losing. I'm losing everything that I ever wanted for. I done went to school, got a degree, and I ain't got shit to show for it. I'm at the government by this time. I'm still everything that I put my hand on, I lost. At that point, 2 days later, the lady that worked with me said, we having a revival at my church. She go to Antioch. This was 2016. We having a revival at my church. Me and my friend, my son, godmama, we was like, okay, we gonna go. Ever since I walked in that church, I have not left that church. My life has totally, and then every Sunday I would go and I'll be like, I need to join the church. People look at me, I want them to see God filled in me. I curse, I do all of that stuff, but my heart is right. And ever since my heart been right, anything I've ever wanted, let me tell you something. It has manifested because I don't fuck over people. I don't do people wrong. And for the most part, I live my life and I tithe. People don't want to be like, oh, you giving it to the pastor. And you got to be accountable for your own actions. Don't worry about where the money going at. You give what the Lord told you to give and see how he bless you.
But you know what the thing of it is? I spoke to someone about tithing. Let me tell you something about Pastor Butler. My pastor gonna give it to you blood ass raw. And yes, I'm saying blood ass raw talking about Butler.
That's what
Let me tell you why. He tell you don't gotta get the money to me. But how are you living your life? Now I need you to tithe to the church. You're supposed to tithe to the church.
My love offering, you ain't gotta get at the man you want to.
But how about you tied to life? Balenciaga just had a big thing with the Art Basel thing where she's always giving back to the homeless. You want to give your 10%? You want to give and you so worried about the pastor getting a new car or whatever?
I should have mentioned that.
You give back.
Yeah.
You give back because when you give it.
Even if you don't have tithes, you give.
Let me tell you something.
But your tithe and you give is double. I'm telling y'all, I'm a living witness.
Listen to me.
No, that's facts.
I'm a living witness.
You give it, and I'm telling you, he's gonna give it back to you double fold. He's gonna multiply and triplify what you receive.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't tithe in the church. I need to. You know what I'm saying? But I give back.
But you give though.
I give.
Let me tell you something. Even dope dealers give, and the reason they give in their mind, they feel like because I done took a couple of offerings and stuff to people for a couple of homeboys. They be like, you going to church on Sunday? They give me a little envelope to take because in their mind, even they know that's how I stay protected out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But that's even when we talked about spirituality and religion. You gotta believe in something. You gotta believe in something and you gotta be checked by something. You have to have humbling moments. And what I like the most out of what you said, Flava, was my heart is pure.
My heart is
pure. I said that to someone tonight. I said, I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about it.
Absolutely.
I don't care about my reputation. But if you know my character,
it speaks a lot.
My heart is pure.
Yes.
My soul is pure. It's genuine. You understand what I'm saying?
So when people question you, talk about you, let them.
That's your reputation.
Yeah.
And those that sit and do that, they don't know you. And when you pray for what's not for me, who's not for me, show me the real, give me the real.
And they go God, like, poof.
That's that humble. Take heed to it. Take heed to it. Now, I know he's the king, and he's always in great spirits. But I know the honest man has had to have some humbling moments.
I had a few. You know, I went through a few things, you know. I went through a few things. I remember like, shit, I was making a lot of money at one point. You know what I'm saying? Take care of my homeboys. We going out to eat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out and shit like that. And something happened when nigga went broke. And everybody forgot about me. And that shit made me feel like, okay, you know what? Fuck y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
Straight up with no chasing.
And the next humbling situation was losing my family. Going through a divorce. And that woke me up like, yo, you know what? I can't be treating people the way I used to treat people. You know what I'm saying? I got to take accountability for my actions. I always do, though. But I gotta understand that, you know, when you're dealing with other people, you gotta take their feeling into consideration.
Of course.
And I wasn't doing that. I ain't really never really cared too much, but now it's like, you know what? I respect you now. I respect your feelings. I respect everything from now on. So I don't want to do nobody wrong from now on. I'd rather you do me wrong before I do you wrong.
One of the things I can respect about you, K.I., is that it goes and coincides with what you just said, that you respect people's feelings. I think that's why you're so big on honesty. Because listen now, even with women, bitch, I told you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I told you now. It's a stick and move. I told you now.
What you got from this on you. I was honest.
Yeah, I was honest.
And those humbling moments make you sit down and say, this is not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do going forward. You understand? This is not what I'm gonna do going forward.
Facts.
Like, for so many years, I was trying to be taught the regimen of having a budget at the grocery store. Not me. Listen, I'm
8 cereals.
I got like 8 cereals. Everybody in the house got their favorite cereal, and then I know people be coming over, and my kids have their friends and cousins over. They get to choose. I have like maybe a couple of other cereal up there. Everybody had their favorite cereal. Everybody have their favorite cookie.
Well, that's cool though.
Everybody. But at the same time now, let me tell you how I move.
It probably used to be. When the last time you went to the grocery store?
Me?
Yeah.
I go all the time.
You see your bill.
Yeah, but my bill be like $150.
For one bag.
By myself.
But guess what?
My shit be like 3 bags, 4 bags.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like water.
But that's what I'm saying. I was trying to be put in the box of the grocery store. See, because I come from, there's about 15 of us in the house, and we had a whole lot of food stamps. We had a whole lot. We had cream pies, moon pies, hot sausage, pickled eggs. We had every rich soda you could think of. So for me, I need everybody in the house needs to be met. But for so many years, when an individual sat down to the table with finances and said, listen, this grocery bill is too high.
Ridiculous.
My response was, but I buy the groceries. And I said it like that too. Oh, we got a caller?
We got a caller.
Hey.
Hey, caller, what's going on?
Good morning.
Hey,
I'm going to stay all day.
Humbling
Since y'all going to keep on mentioning it. Since y'all going to keep mentioning it. How y'all doing?
Kim.
Did she tell y'all I had multiple screens in
Hey,
front
Kim,
of
you on point today?
Yeah.
All right.
I only got one screen up tonight, so I won't bleep out the wrong thing.
Kim, when these numbers go down in COVID, we got, first of all, let's talk about Kim before Kim get into getting on the topic. Kim has an amazing business called Style My Closet. Kim cleans, but when I say her organization is like top tier, you would think she was in the military for about 300 years.
She probably was.
Listen,
she was in the military.
My kids are the most dirtiest little Haitians you could ever find, okay? The dirtiest little Haitians you could ever find.
For real?
You hear me?
Why you gotta call them Haitians?
Because they do. I be telling them.
They yayas too now.
No, they get that.
Nah, they don't get that shit from the Haitian side. They definitely don't. They might get that shit from the yaya side. I don't care, nigga.
I guess we know what KI is. We know
Yeah, I'm so all the way, so that shit don't come from me.
What?
Listen, that was a humbleness.
Dirty little Haitian.
He checked me
Those
real
some dirty
quick.
little yayas talking about.
Don't be talking about the Zoes. But my kids be like, Miss Kim fold our clothes. When Miss Kim gonna fold our clothes? So Style My Closet. If anybody's looking for organization and cleaning, that's Kim. And when the COVID numbers go down, girl, we're gonna invite you to the studio for like 5-10 minutes so they can see our
I'm
biggest
even getting you
supporter.
a Christmas gift, Kim. You is on the Christmas list,
no way.
and it ain't nothing but children. So you the adult that's on the list this year. Yes, Kim, we appreciate you.
So Kim, what's
much.
going on talking about these
Hold
humbling
on, Kim.
experiences? Hold on.
Kim, before you go, I just got to do this because KI just put us on something just now. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, man. You ain't gonna sit right here in my face trying no Haitian. I'm not allowing it.
Straight up.
I'm not allowing it. This ain't for Kim. This for D-Lo. I mean, Lori Dee. I'm sorry.
Whoever trying Haitian, it's for all them, huh?
It's for all of y'all.
For all the yayas.
All right, Kim, let's hear it.
Let's hear it. What's up with these humbling experiences?
Let me shoot at her about my little Zoes too. It's because of her OCD and my OCD that ain't gonna be tolerating no dirty girl. So clap that up.
There you go.
Hey. Oh, please.
Anyway, so I just wanted to say one thing. First of all, fail isn't failure. I don't know if that registered to y'all a little bit. Fail
It does.
isn't failure.
Yeah.
So I believe we fail to be pushed into our rightful success. God
Agreed.
knows we won't move while we are comfortable.
Comfortable. Absolutely.
And my humble experiences came from that very line. I had a lot of them because, you know, I'm like Flava. Single mom, slept on floors. You know, my story is similar to everything that she says on every show. Similar to it. That's where I was going at when I said my daughter knows your son. I meant to go into it like we are eye to eye about parenting.
Especially when you have people depending on you. And I think that's why
The bounce back is real, man.
listen, my bounce back game is so motherfucking strong these days.
That shit
I'm telling
real,
you.
man.
Listen, when you were saying there's nothing that you asked God for that you did not receive, I could sit here and say that today. Before I know the Bible, because the person who raised me had me in church from Sunday to Sunday. I was in the choir. I was on the usher board.
You still know your Easter speech.
Girl, listen. I when I went to my godfather's church, God rest his soul, Portil had me at he was the AME church, so we had to go to the conferences in Orlando. I was every oratorical who can say a poem. I was there. I even to a point where I was not trying. I got so deep into the word because of my pain that I became a youth minister. I have had to speak. And becoming spiritually awake and changing who I am on the inside so that my inside and my outside can match, because it's so funny. People like to call the fat jokes of me before. But I get in my feelings and I tell the motherfucker quick, nigga, I always been beautiful now.
Yeah, face ain't gonna change.
My face ain't gonna change. And I did a couple of things and fixed these teeth. But now my inside all the way match my outside all the
It's
way.
on and popping.
It's on and goddamn popping.
It's on and popping.
And I said,
You fix some tea?
I had braces 3 times.
Oh, I ain't know.
Where your retainers?
Listen, I can't wear retainers when I got diamonds on my teeth.
You need to take them off because you keep getting braces. That's
No.
your
The reason, the
enamel
beauty
I got
braces.
kids.
I think they look nice.
The first time,
I'm doing braces.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
I
first
think
time,
braces
the
look
first
nice on
time I had
people.
my braces, I was young. I was young. The second time I had my braces, my man thought my teeth was a little, and I was complaining. My man fixed my teeth, but then I got married and had kids, and then my mother-in-law said, "You can't." Let me get real, though. You cannot be at your wedding with braces on your teeth. Okay? So I had to take my braces off to get married, put my braces back on. But this last time I did right. I paid for them myself, and I put them
makes
on.
a difference,
it
right?
makes a difference. It was a humbling experience. I paid for them myself. I put it on there. So what I did was, and I'm going to do the permanent brace behind my teeth.
Yeah,
But listen,
that way you don't have to wear the retainers.
Oh,
But I wear
they
my
got permanent
retainers.
brace behind it too?
Yeah,
Permanent retainer,
the permanent
not a
retainer.
brace.
The permanent retainer. You put the wire behind your teeth. But see, I can't.
See, now I have to put in my retainers every night.
Because
If you get permanent, you just fine.
But I got-
So what is it, a wire?
a wire.
Yeah, it's a wire.
But I got these nice 8 diamonds on my teeth, so I can't put no retainer on top of that. Maybe they could make me one and put some little space in it or something. I thought it was cute.
If they do the molding with your diamonds on there, it will mold just like it.
I'm gonna talk to Dr. Aaron about that.
Yeah, no, I wear my retainer.
I'm gonna talk to Dr. Aaron about that. But definitely, when you said that, this go round, God saved me. And when I say saved me, I'm not talking about hallelujah saved me.
No.
When I say God saved me, he saved my
that-
soul.
Yes. People don't get that.
He saved my mind. So for me, this go round, I understand the importance of manifestation. I understand the importance of you treat people the way you want to be treated. And I'm not just talking about, I can speak on how I gave you my last and how I did. Listen, I have humbled myself so much. You said, you just can't tell me. If I'm not on Talks with Lori Dee, I don't be talking to motherfuckers like that. And before, if my phone gonna do not disturb at 10 p.m. and comes off at 5:30 a.m.
For real?
It wasn't like that before. A motherfucker called me at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm glad I don't even have to do that. My phone don't ring.
My phone don't ring
It's
neither.
always in my purse.
But listen to what I'm saying. I've learned boundaries. I've learned to protect myself, because at the end of the day, those experiences have humbled me to grow. Those experiences have humbled me to change, to improve, to pick myself up, look in the mirror and say, you wasn't doing this right. And K.I. says it all the time, anything can be fixed. I stand in the mirror and you know what, you need to fix this. And I work on that. That's why I'm very big on, if a person has a problem with me, it's no sense in telling Flava and K.I.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Because
We can't fix it.
A lot of times as humans, we don't know what we do to others or what we say to others. So instead of you sitting at a round table talking about me, having
or pillow talk
and telephone tag, I can sometimes don't know I did something to you. But that's where my character comes in and fuck my reputation, because my heart is pure. Even if in a fucked up moment, I don't got to deal with you no more. But if I know that you're in need, I be like, I don't want to.
I got to come through.
But at the same time,
I got to come through.
I won't want nobody to leave me out here like that. And I've grown to such a place where I can be there for you in that moment.
And boom.
And we ain't got to talk no more.
Yeah,
we ain't got to. That was a moment that you needed somebody, and I can be there for you. You understand?
That's definitely me.
So I feel like in all of my situations, they have humbled me to be better, to be great. Definitely. Like, I remember you said when you and I had the divorce show, and I told you about not saving and just spending money, you was like, that would be a problem for me too.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a big problem for me. Like, my next man ain't gonna have these problems. He ain't gonna have these problems. We gotta take a break because producers say we gotta pay some bills.
Hey, real quick, this is your boy, the host, live on the Lori Dee show, right here in the Man Cave studio. We got them here, K.I., Flava, Lori Dee in the building. Thank you for joining us tonight. What we need you to do is share it with somebody. Tell somebody that we're live on YouTube. The difference about us and other shows, this is not a normal podcast. We are live. You could call us in. The phone number to call us in is 786-384-2096 every Wednesday night in beautiful South Florida. While everybody else is freezing across the country, we're warm in shorts. As you can see, they shorts got caps on, low sleeve. They're in the beautiful paradise. So again, around the world, people watching us on YouTube, people listening us to Zeno, join us right now. Share it with somebody. Tell them Lori Dee, Flava, K.I. is live in beautiful South Florida. Phone number to call is 786-384-2096.
We are back. So we're gonna continue with the topic, but I have to ask this question. I'll make it very clear. I'm not having sex, so I'm still on board to win the
Girl, this is definitely gonna be a tie.
to be celibate throughout our show. Flava, are you still in the game?
Yes, I am. This is definitely gonna be a tie.
So let's look over to the man, because he said it was Art Basel and it was gonna be hard. So let's look over to the man himself.
Did he actually say that on the air? I don't think he said it on the air.
Yes, he did.
He said it on the
I
air?
don't think I said that.
He didn't say that on the air. But you did say it, but not on the air. Now that she put you out there.
After the show, there's always an after party. It's the best. I wish y'all could see it or hear it.
So, K.I.,
What it do?
are you still in the running
Yeah,
for the celibacy?
I'm still here. I might win this shit.
No, it's definitely gonna be a tie.
If that's the case, if that's the case, then we just gonna be splitting the bill and we sitting together at church on Sunday.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just come right out. Those who are watching us on YouTube, we're gonna put a poll up right now. Who is most likely to fail and lose this poll?
Oh, this
Now,
should be fun.
If you didn't watch it last week,
This should be fun.
Lori Dee put it out there and she said, listen, we're going celibate for the whole month of December into the new year. Nobody's having sex. All three is single right now and ready to mingle, but not this month. So I'm putting the poll up. If you want to go ahead and vote, who is more likely
Watch K.I. lose.
to fail? I got my money on K.I. K.I., you can do this, bro. You can do this.
He say he gonna win.
Hey, but if I tie, I won.
You know
for a
what?
man, it's
I'll
easy.
You know
take
what?
that.
That's
For
what
a man, it's
I'll
harder.
take
Yes,
that.
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
agree with that.
All right.
I'll take that.
How Flava say straight up, no chaser, no bullshit. I'ma take that.
Yeah.
K.I.,
We got you.
we got
It's
you.
on us.
It's on us. If you can make the cut,
K.I. ties a win.
Yeah.
if K.I. ties with somebody,
He wins.
He wins.
All right, you know.
And we going wherever you want to go, doing whatever you want to do.
Hey, I lied.
God
You already messed up.
damn.
God.
I know
you. What? It's only the 8th of the damn month. You could have at least waited to the 15th.
Cal, you couldn't do a week.
It's hard.
Oh, let me see where I want to go right now, baby, because we popping bottles.
Hey, Lori Dee, it don't make no sense I put up the poll no more.
I mean, you could put it up for
Damn, put away
Flava.
I couldn't hold it.
Cal, 1 week, dog?
It's
1
hard.
week.
Yo, listen, man, they be begging, kid. I'm telling you, man, shit. What you want me to do?
I want you to say no. Since you had a
Please,
context.
just say no. Well, it's too late now, so what a week.
You could put the poll up for me and Flava. Let's see what the guests
Here we
think
go.
of
Back
us.
in it, I can ride out the rest of the
You know what? They say you supposed to get second chances. So
I can ride out the rest though, for sure.
yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Shit, you good.
It was a big weekend. Shit. A lot
Yes,
popping, man.
because you gave us 5 fucking minutes exactly.
Listen,
When?
This weekend.
this weekend,
I
let me tell
You
y'all
gave
something.
us
Did you
5
even
minutes.
think about it? Did you even think about it?
We went to Art Basel. We went to Art Basel. We went to the theater and we had our own spot. They were shouting out talks with Lori Dee.
Thank you, Mr. Tim Barber and the
Thank
Lyric
you,
Theater.
and the
We
Lyric
appreciate
Theater.
it.
We appreciate
It
you.
was dope.
We went around.
All your 5 minutes.
We went around shaking people's hands.
We met
People
all the
wanted to give us
artists.
hugs.
They followed us.
They followed
liked
us.
us. If
I
you
mean-
guys are following us tonight, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt like, I was saying, you know what? I could get used to this Lori Dee shit. Like I was feeling cute.
I was feeling cute, but when I got in the car, I said, damn, I'm tired. I'm glad I had on sneakers.
Oh, let me tell you something about them heels.
Yeah.
I did a real Scott project. I did a real Scott project moment. When I got in that car, I put them heels off and flipped them on in the chair. I need to start having. Listen, I roll home bare feet. Okay.
No, you got to keep a pair of flip
I
flops in your
don't.
trunk.
But listen, I kept it cute. But let me tell you something. I got some inboxes and people that, I don't know too much about the up-to-date slang, but a person told me, you had that motherfucker on. I said, what that mean? He said you had it on. So I was
it was on you.
Either way. I was cute a little bit. But K.I. gave us 5 minutes of talks with Lori Dee. And I'm not surprised that he ain't make the cut.
Hold on. I just want to come out and say this real quick. So, K.I., did you even think about the Lori Dee challenge? I just want to know if it crossed your mind.
I was drunk.
See,
Blame it on the
I would vote for you. I would vote for him to get back in if he thought about it. Say, you know what? I tried.
No.
Thought about
I
it.
didn't.
It didn't even cross your mind.
It was hard because
Did it even cross your mind?
free liquor everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Listen. Did it even cross your
It
mind?
was.
Free liquor everywhere. How can it cross?
And I had a
So it
good,
didn't
I
cross
had a
your
good,
mind?
I was over
But I could
town.
do good
I had
this
a good
time. Though.
sausage
It was the wrong
sandwich,
weekend for this shit.
everything.
We can't start on Art Basel weekend. It just don't work.
Okay, so
We can't help that it was
okay, wait.
Basel weekend.
All right,
it
so
was the first
let me,
of the month.
Let me tell you how I believe in one team, one band. We talked about no masturbation.
I promise you I can hang out and I ain't gonna masturbate.
We talked about no
I can do the
masturbation
rest of the
and we
month.
talked about
So
no
Art
sex.
Basel is the one that got you.
Yeah, Art
down.
Basel.
So
alcohol, cuz.
we gonna let K.I. back in because he did.
That's the poll. Should we let K.I. back in?
You know what? That's the poll.
That's the poll.
That's a good poll.
That's the poll.
Let me back
That's
in.
the poll.
Hey, let me back in.
Free my boy.
Come on, guys.
Hey, let me back in. Hey, you know
on.
what? You want to hear something crazy? The other day while I'm at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Somebody was they were like, hey.
They say what they say now. Somebody was there doing the whoop. That's what I.
Nah, I was like, nah, I'm straight, man. I don't
That's
want
right. That's right.
And I was conscious, bro.
So you
no
could-
alcohol.
you had
So
no
you're not
alcohol.
I'm
drinking
straight. I'm
anymore
straight.
this month.
Nah, I ain't drink. I ain't doing nothing no more.
So you was conscious and you thought about the
I
Lori Dee
mean, we
challenge.
are drinking a little.
So I'll say,
we
you
are
know
drinking
what?
a little epic rum.
I ain't
punch.
doing nothing. You know what
Soon
I'm
as
saying?
K.I. said he wasn't doing nothing, his phone lit up. I just want to make.
You better check that, dog.
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
I ain't
Ladies,
gonna make
y'all
that
out here
known.
listening, I ain't doing shit.
Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. We are not only fasting for as a contest between the three of us. The three of us are manifesting our 2022s already. The
Oh, I
three of
won
us-
already. I'm sorry.
The three of us are doing our spiritual growth.
Yes.
We are doing better and being better. And we want to grow as a show. We want to grow as individuals. So pretty much that is what this is for. So let's see what the guests and the fans and I be saying fans, it be making me like get
Hey, nah. You know what, ladies? I don't want to be single no more. This shit, I don't like it.
It's not. No, that's why I tell people.
I don't like that shit,
No,
man.
that's why I tell people who have somebody keep.
Yeah, I don't like
keep
that
your
shit.
Right by them.
motherfucking-
This shit gonna
I'm
get you in
telling
trouble, man.
Yeah, this shit ain't what it's cracked up to be.
This shit gonna get you in trouble. For a nigga, man, you gon' get somebody pregnant.
Please, I need you to settle down. Cause
You know why? They don't want. They don't want to use.
We'll throw you a nice baby shower.
Nah, I'm
but
good.
I don't want
I'm
you-
good.
I don't want you to
I
have
keep
no
my
baby.
rubber on, but they don't
Yeah.
want to use rubbers out there. I swear to God, they want to take that
They
out.
don't
take that
feel-
shit off. I
no.
don't like how it
They
feels.
don't
no,
Yo, I
they
ain't,
trying to give you something.
nah, I'm like,
That
no,
shit
Well,
don't. Nah.
I'm clean, and I want to be in a relationship because I want to free ball myself. So
Okay, but in a relationship, they ain't in no relationship with him.
I know. So don't be shoo-shooing.
No.
I don't shoot you.
Don't
For
shoo-shoo.
somebody,
I don't
to be-
shoot you.
Let me tell you something.
You can ask any
That's
one of
the
the
red
women
flag.
out
You see
there.
the Haitian in
Hey,
me?
listen.
You see the
What's the
Haitian in
new
me?
thing?
Don't
The
be
red
shoo-shooing.
flag?
I might be the
Red
first
flag,
Haitian
red
that don't
flag.
shoot. I don't stay on the phone and do all that extra talking shit. Listen, we meet, we hang out, we have a good time. And
It
that's
is
all that
what it is.
Yeah.
But me on the phone texting you, they be like, "K.I., you got the worst communication skill. You fucked up."
Okay.
And he doesn't. He's actually a great communicator. He's a great listener.
I'm a great listener.
He's a great listener and he's a great communicator.
That was so funny.
You didn't see it.
You see the
didn't-
producer?
Oh, okay.
When
it
I
wasn't
said
me.
that, producer said.
It wasn't me.
Yeah,
But
it's
you know
fucked
what?
up.
That's messed up. That particular producer, that particular one, it seemed like he's judging, and the word says, "Okay."
Communication. Let me just come right out. His communication with me. That's why I gave the thumbs.
Now my
up.
communication's whack. I ain't gonna lie.
With me, he talk a little different.
But when we talk on the phone, we be on the phone
If
for like
you're
2
having
hours.
a serious
Yeah, see.
conversation,
Yeah, we be on the phone for
He
like
has-
2
he
hours.
has zero
and then
respect
he
for me.
gives me,
He
and then
talked to me
and then
any
he
kind
gives
of
me a
way.
check. He gives me a check and he says, "Dang,
If
D-Lo,
I
we've
tell
been
him-
on the phone too long. I'ma holler at you."
Yeah. I be like, damn, what the fuck? I'm out.
He be saying, "All right, I'm out. I'll see you Wednesday."
The problem
I'm
is
out.
when I tell him you late. So he just has a bad communication. He's very rude.
But that's respect. I don't think he respects
Nah,
you.
he-
But I'm honest about mine.
Nah,
you know what I'm
he's
saying?
cool. He's a good guy. I'm messing
He
with
is.
him.
He's a good guy.
And then okay, hold on, ladies. I want to let you know when you whisper, these mics pick it up. Okay.
Okay, so
I was doing a reminder.
Hey, so I'm back in.
We waiting on the polls.
The poll is up. We waiting on it.
I'm gonna let him back in.
The poll
Yes.
is up.
Everybody
we're for
deserves a
him.
second
Let him.
chance.
Everybody deserves a second chance. You know what? Second chances are for people who are honest, who take accountability, put they shit out there, and he just said he's gonna do better. So talks with Lori Dee will give
the poll is
K.I.
up.
another chance. Now let's see how these fans and these people and these listeners. I'm gonna tell y'all something,
Listen,
and I
if
gotta
the
tell
fan
it.
says no, then I think we should go with the fans.
They ain't
Okay.
liking shit.
Okay,
They need to
we-
like more and subscribe more. Because let me tell you something.
Oh.
How we have 97 views, 106 views, 137
13
views,
likes.
100,
280 and
280 views, and 13 likes. That shit don't go together. You know what
All they got to do is hit the thumbs up.
That's
it,
man. Hit the thumbs up.
up, my brothers, my
What, you hating?
sisters. I don't
Come on,
think.
man.
Let me tell you something. Ain't shit going on. I mean, we
Yeah,
We
are
got-
cute to watch. We are
Yeah.
handsome.
Listen, we got 4 votes in. We got 4 votes in.
And what they say?
100% let him back in. Just so I
Let
can,
me back
People
in, baby.
love you.
They
Just-
love K.I. They
just
love
so just so I can make it fair, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on no right now. That's my vote.
Sound like
They
you
understand. They understand.
tell you
But I
something.
promise I'm gonna do better. I promise.
For real.
I promise I'm gonna do better.
You know what? If K.I. win, let me tell you.
Okay,
What-
let's do this.
what-
If they let Ki in,
Okay.
Lori D, let's extend it another week.
Yeah, that's fair.
We doing it for the month. Wait.
We're doing it for the month of December.
But we told him
Well,
New
for
Year.
next
We
week.
told him for New Year he could pop off.
No, so this January 7th.
Okay.
That's fair.
You
Isn't
good with
that fair?
You
That's
good
fair.
with that?
K.I.
All right.
It's New Year's Eve, though.
But let's wait till the poll come in. Right now, he has 100%.
I'ma be all right.
5 votes. 100% saying, yo, let Ki in. I need somebody to vote no.
But
Just
wait.
one civilized person who
wait.
understands rules and regulations.
But wait. So we we extending this to January
Oh.
7th.
You can't make it. It's
Wait.
You can't make
Can't
it.
make
I can't make it.
No. Hold on now. Hold on.
Hey, no masturbation or nothing.
That's my thing.
Okay,
Wait,
but
'cause
that's
we-
the thing, Lori D. The thing is, you want to let him back in, and that's the trade-off for you. So everybody gets second chances, and the second chances come with a payment. You letting him back in, you go an extra
Comes with a
week.
consequence.
Yeah. So the first week of January is the same rules, no masturbation.
Yeah, what you doing?
Let me tell you something. It's a hard not life out here.
You could do it.
See,
You know what?
here's my
Okay.
thing.
It don't matter. I don't
Here's-
even.
You know
what
what
if
I'm gonna do?
KI
You know
fail?
what I'm gonna
What
do?
if
I'ma
KI
sleep-
fail again?
I'm gonna sleep in a girdle
That's it.
every
I'm
night.
done.
If
no,
KI
it's
fails
mind
again.
over matter.
If he fails again,
I'll be ready.
Hey, what's up? If
I'll
I
be
fail
ready to
again,
pull
what?
that rose out.
if KI fails again, you guys still got to go to the 7th.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I
Listen,
can't let Flava beat me.
Hey, Flava ain't got
Let
no
me say
problem.
something.
She
Flava-
tired of them niggas.
Yeah.
But still, I understand.
I don't even desire to masturbate. Your connection with God gotta be. I'm telling y'all,
Girl, let me
it's gonna
tell you
be
something.
different for me.
It says your bedroom should be undefiable. I know that's somewhere in the Bible. Somewhere. Let me.
I mean, whether it is or not, I
With
just
your
decide
husband.
not to.
with myself. With myself.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop looking like a hornball. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pack the rolls up.
No, that's not.
Hey, I need to
that's-
buy one. I need to buy one of them things.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I'm
Let me
about
tell
to
you
have
something.
fun with that
Let me tell you
shit.
something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, a real nigga don't got no problem
on,
taking
so-
that rose while he doing his dollar
I don't
and
care.
pulling that thing
Man,
out.
hey, listen.
No,
That's gonna
you
take
gonna
you
have
to
a heart. You
Listen.
gonna get somebody
Hey,
a
I
heart
got-
attack
I
with both of them.
really don't give a
You
It
gonna
take you
get
to
somebody
another-
a heart
I'm get-
attack.
I might have to get 10 of them motherfuckers.
Listen, it take you to another dimension,
Hey,
yeah.
listen.
another
That
world.
shit will give you a heart attack.
Listen, I got somebody
it just
else.
make me realize that I have
I heard them rolls got you nothing in 2 seconds.
two, and that's on the first speed, baby. That's on the first.
Hey, let me tell you, I got somebody else who sent in a text on YouTube. We appreciate you texting. Please share it. But here's what it says: let him back in, and to add fun to it, because them ladies ain't about to do nothing.
I know.
We ain't.
He may take it serious because he don't like to lose.
I don't
Read
like- yeah.
read his hat.
Yeah. Shake the world, baby. You shaking the motherfucker. And I promise you, I'm not going to lose. That's for sure.
All right, you good there.
It's New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
dog.
Nah, it's all good.
It's
Staying
all
at the
good.
crib.
It's all good.
Okay.
We going to church.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too. That's easier.
No, I'm gonna be at Antioch. I'll be
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
All right, so yeah, that's what it is. KI is back in the fold. Let me tell y'all something. This nigga phone has not stopped lighting up since he said
We
he ain't
reading them
shaking the
texts.
tail
When the
feather.
show over, do not read them because we reading them texts
Listen,
together.
she probably saying, "What happened?"
You
know?
let them do that to you.
Yeah, he ain't shaking nothing, baby. He ain't shaking nothing. He ain't doing nothing with you, and he ain't doing nothing with
Nah, I ain't doing nothing with
He
nobody.
ain't doing nothing with Pamela either.
Nothing.
Listen, nothing. He ain't doing nothing.
I should come out here swole. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? To go back to the topic while we're laughing at everything, you know that you know how people don't like to say they've been through something? Like people, I know that from my 360 business is a small business. But even with that, business doesn't flow.
Your 360 business is a business. It's not a little business. It's a business.
It's a business. Thank
Yes.
you for correcting me. I won't use small no more. Because you know
No.
what? I was told today, I changed. You have Talks with Lori Dee, and then I have my regular page, Lori Dee, the total package. I was told today what's understood don't have to be explained. Take off total package and just put I am Lori Dee, because you already know
what you are.
what you are.
Damn right.
Okay?
Damn
That was like,
Boom.
and you know what? I received that. And while the person was telling me that, I took it off. And I literally, my thing say, I am Lori Dee. Like, I received that. And I'm going to say my business is a business. And with it starting out, everyone feels like they have to always be perfect to everybody. I see the memes and the funny shit where people talk about their relationships, that you be posting your man, posting your woman, you be all in good spirits, but then when you break up, you ain't doing it no more. And people be posting like, damn, we've been on this journey with you. Like, let us see
Take
this
us through the breakup.
Take us through the breakup.
Hey, Lori D, can I say something about business?
Go ahead, baby.
Man, I remember when I got in real estate, I was my first deal was like a $1,200 rental. $1,200 rental. I made $600 from that shit.
Just
I was
gonna
gonna
say,
say,
you paid
what you
$600.
get off of that?
$600.
But you didn't stop though.
I ain't stopped. Now
And
last
wait
week,
a minute. I was
Okay.
just about to blow my boy up. I was about to blow him up. last week.
I sold my first $1.1 million house. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is business may start off small,
Exactly.
but it get better.
It's better.
And that's the same thing go for a relationship.
Yep.
It may start off small, but it do
Yep.
get better.
It get
Yep.
better.
You know what I'm saying? The same way this show gonna get better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank
We gonna be doing big
I
things.
received that shit.
Hey.
I received that. Also, we've been talking about giving back. We were blessed to do a partnership with Grades for Toys Holiday Toy Drive. So, Talks with Lori Dee is partnering up and sponsoring. So there's some stipulations to it. We want to make it we want to give back to the kids that aren't fortunate, but there are some kids that aren't fortunate, but they like doing their dollar. Like they
Doing their
going to
thing.
school,
We
they
wanna
doing their
celebrate
thing.
them.
So we want to celebrate them. So we need you to supply your grades, and we got some special toys for you. So it's going to be the Diamond in the Rough presents Grades for Toys Holiday Toy Shop, and this is going to be on December 18th. You bring your report card, we bring the toys. Okay, so we're going to have DJ, crafts, food, bounce house, pictures with Santa, and it's going to start at 12:30. So we're going to keep talking about it
Yes,
up until that. We're going to
it.
post it.
If you have children with excellent grades,
Talks with Lori Dee, we are giving back. And that's, K.I. just co-signed it. He just sealed it. We are going to grow. We just talked about giving and receiving. And this is what we're gonna do. This is who we are. We keep it blood raw on Station 100. We keep it 100. We're transparent. We're open. But we also, all three of us. Some people may know us personally. What field they know.
right?
They don't know these recovering individuals that's
Right.
sitting on these stools.
Right.
They don't know these people that know better. So we're doing better. Like I tell somebody all the time, bitch, you don't know me.
For real.
The little girl you knew at 7302 Northwest 19th Avenue in Scott Projects, you don't know me. The girl you knew at Turner Tech in Miami Central, you don't know me. The girl you knew at Florida Memorial and the girl that you knew in Tallahassee, you don't know me. The girl
woman.
the woman that you knew that was married to so and so, you don't know me. Who I was yesterday, I learned 4 new things today.
You even changed your Instagram name.
I even changed my Instagram name. So bitch, you don't know me.
You don't know me.
She evolved.
That is.
My dog evolved.
That is. So we are going to be giving back, giving more of ourselves. We're going to talk about this more. Each one of us are going to post this on our page, but we are definitely giving back.
Okay.
Also, we said last week, there's some people, I'm not big on the Christmas tree thing, but some people are. And if you don't have a Christmas tree
For the babies.
let us know. Now, Flava talked about decorating. Her tree looks very nice. That's not my thing. But if you need somebody to help decorate, y'all going on the DM Flava and hit up the radio station. I'm letting you know. I'll supply the tree, but I ain't coming to set up no lights and none of
I
that.
spend a lot of money on decorations, so it might not look like a Flava tree, but the kids gonna be smiling.
There it is.
Because Flava spend a lot of money on decor.
So the 3 of us are giving back for the holidays, and we're doing our best to make sure that we put some smiles on some
know
kids'
I'm with it.
faces. And that's why we are sponsoring and partnershiping with, we're going to post it on our page up until the 18th. Again, Diamond in the Rough presents Grades for Toys. We're going to do a holiday toy shop. Food, they're gonna have, it's gonna be food there, bounce houses, music, everything you can think of. So all you gotta do is bring
Show
that
up
report
with the
card,
report card.
progress report, all that other good stuff, whatever you got going on with them grades. And let me tell you something. Back in the days, I made report cards for my friends and for people. Don't come with no foolery, because I'm gonna have my glasses on that day.
No, I'm gonna just say log into the portal.
Pinnacle and all
If
that
it's looking shady, you gonna have to log into. But let me tell you something. If a child is making A's and B's, most likely they have some honest parents. And let me take a minute to do this. And I had a heart to heart with my mom this afternoon looking at the news. I know it's hard being a parent. Especially if you're a single parent. Or especially if you don't have that village. Let me tell y'all something. I love kids. Most kids gravitate to me automatically, and I've said this before. But these children who are making these threats to these schools, making all the other kids uncomfortable, get involved with your children. Talk to your children. We don't know. I was telling my mom today, like, you don't know what's too much and what's not enough. So try it. I thought of some things this week, especially when a 12-year-old little girl, I'm like 12 years old. I'm in a process, and I don't want to speak on it so fast, but I'm in the process of creating some things. And I might seem a little biased, but once I do my part, I'll talk to KI about bringing guys in and the producers. But I'm going to connect in something right after my birthday. I'm doing something for my birthday, 21 twice. So I'll be celebrating that. Out of the country, 21 twice.
Okay, the calculation.
21 twice. So after that, I'm actually meeting next week with somebody to get the thing started before, but I want to introduce it. It's going to be my birthday gift to myself. I want to introduce this program that I want for children. I know some very good women, some very honest women that will join in on this journey with me. I just want to get them on Saturday and do stuff, even if we do etiquette about eating, how to keep your hygienes up, how to trust a friend and when not to trust a friend. Because when we're younger, we think everybody is our friend. To have your own mind. Don't be a follower. So there are some things that maybe I can get a group of girls and you will have to sign your daughter up or whatever the case may be. Maybe even boys. Even boys too, but what I've dreamed about, I got to go on that first. And once I do that part, I don't mind bringing in boys because I know some very good men that will be a part in this. But right now, my heart just led me, and people will tell you that most of my things come in my sleep. I've dreamed all this week.
Those are called visions.
Well, visions.
Yeah, God.
I've dreamed all this week. And I'm not a dreamer like that. But when I dream on something, it's something that I gotta go with. So I'm gonna introduce it. My birthday is February 3rd. I'll introduce it the weekend after my birthday. I'll send the information out before. Hopefully, I get a lot of people to sign up their daughters. I just want to meet with them once a month and go over some things with them. I feel like if they can trust one person, because you might not get them to be honest with you. Everybody be like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm nice. But as a parent, it's hard for a child as a parent to be honest. No, I'm not going to not disclose information if I feel like they're not in danger or anything like that. But it's some things that they want to ask. And I just want people to trust in the people that I set forward as part of the committee, that we would lead your daughters the right way. It's get involved with your children. It's just too much going on. I don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea. My daughter is 23. No problems at all ever with her. Just dizzy because she wanted to be.
They're teaching each other. They don't have it. Like, there aren't. And let me tell you, the pandemic has made a lot of things better for people, but it also has made things worse as well. And it has brought some families together, broken some families apart. It has created some businesses. It has taken some businesses back. And like, I'm not too sure. I can't say that counselors in the school are the best things, but because of this whole scare of being close to people and different things like that, the pandemic they don't have anybody that they can trust.
Right.
It don't have anybody that they can trust.
I gotta break that.
And it's hard in the church because you feel like people are judging you. You know, you feel like, and I can't say it enough. I know everybody has their own church home, but that is one of the reasons why I love my pastor and my first lady, because I ain't never met such real people, and they're so personable. You understand what I'm saying? I remember my journey of change and separation started. My first lady grabbed my hand and my face like she was my mama and gave it to me. You understand? My pastor took me out and we talked about it, and he told me, listen, your problem is you trying to figure stuff out. You ain't gonna get through this until you give it to God. You ain't gonna get through this until you understand. So that's the same thing with being humble. That's the same thing with experiences. Until we get what we gonna get from it.
Got a caller.
We have a caller.
Oh,
okay.
exciting.
At 10:24.
Let's go.
Hey, caller.
I'm sorry, y'all getting excited. This is just me. No,
I know you lying.
I'm just okay.
Go ahead, Kim.
You keep our line open. I don't know why other people don't call us. They'll be inboxing saying this, that, and the third. Call us. You don't even have to say your name.
Because they're literally inboxing during the show.
Yeah.
They're literally inboxing. Somebody inboxed me and said how I caught that. I received that. That 2 people. One person just reposted, but another person said I caught that and I received it. I don't care about my reputation, but my heart is pure. And the person said that brought chills to my body, but they not calling.
Call us.
Go ahead, Kim. We do apologize. Go ahead.
Okay. Flava, I wanted to say, my nest is empty. I'm always speaking on children and the same thing that you were saying. So I would definitely like to be involved in that. I've always wanted to do something or get involved when it comes to kids. I'm like, okay, I was successful. I need to pass this on.
Awesome.
And I see so many kids are going in the direction of destruction. Rap lyrics are raising the boys, and God knows what is raising the girls. So yeah, I would definitely like to be a part of that when you get it kicked off.
Yes. I'm putting work. I'm hitting the boots. I'm working on it.
Thank you, Kim. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Listen, I think that I received what Chaos said about us growing and being successful because from the time of this show starting, where each of us were involved and who we were involved in. Charlemagne says it all the time. If you love something and it's not going right, let it go. And if he or she or it comes back to you, it was meant for you. Mm-hmm. It belongs to you. And God carved it for you. Mm-hmm. I know Charlemagne have some donkeys of the day.
Yes.
But I can agree with that. Mm-hmm. And I agree with that because when I lost my job, I knew that I was functioning in the dark, meaning I had my hands up. I cried in the beginning, but I started to live my life. Like my kids, we go out once a week. I was still with the little funds I had doing that. I was still going out, still doing talks with Lori Dee. And I literally gave it to God. I gave it to God. Even when I changed my prayer from my marriage dismantling to saying, bring him back, to God give me strength and give me peace and cover me, to me saying, but God, look at God. I have made a vow that I will not live in negative accounts. I have made a vow to saving a certain amount a year to where I've over exceeded that amount. And it's because I know better. Mm-hmm. And when I say I know better to believe in myself. I know better to check myself. I know better to stop looking at the glass half empty and half full. I know better to speak to myself. I know better to, if they want to go, let them go. I know better to where when it doesn't work out, then guess what? Damn, that wasn't meant for me. Let the train start again. I am in such a better place mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Yes, I am human, so I am not perfect. Yes, I have moments. I literally was crying today. I had a moment today. But guess what? I call them hurt hole moments. I had a hurt hole moment.
Bounce back.
Them tears came out. That nose swollen was a little red. It ain't looking like that tonight on Talks.
What you call it?
A hurt hole moment. That's
hurt hole?
A hurt hole moment. I do it in the shower. I cry in the shower, and I be saying how they did this to me and how this happened, and then I come out and I'm ready for the new. I'm ready. So for me, my moments have humbled me in a sense where it has made me know better and I'm doing better. To where now I believe in myself. I talk to myself in good ways and kind words. There's nothing that I cannot have. There's nothing that I cannot do. So I had to have those humbling moments because now I know everything that I lost, I'm not losing. Mm-hmm. Everything that I lost, I'm still winning. I'm still here. Every day I'm given a chance to survive, to breathe, to speak. Every Wednesday I'm on this show. I was taught in the academy when I worked in the jail, can't save everybody, but if you could reach one person in your life, you've done your job as a human being. As a human being. And I will not stop. I can't stop. And I can't be stopped. So for all the haters who say my show and this show and the 3 people on here because they know us personally, they got so much to say, fuck you. For all the individuals that have something to say about the D-Lo and the Dolores and the Lori Dee from yesterday, fuck you. For all those that have something to say about what I did to him or what I did and how I did it.
And where y'all at now?
And where we at now? Ask my next man. Ask my next friend. Ask my next love. What it say? The fruits of my labor. How it's undefilable all the way through the motion. I know that my next move is going to be my best move. So I appreciate each and every individual that supports Talks with Lori Dee, that supports Lori Dee, KI, and Flava. If you know us, like I said, what you knew yesterday and what you know today, because we're going to talk about some shit when these cameras go off, and we're going to be ready for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Flava.
I want to say, with your humbling experience for me, I was knocked to my knees. That was the perfect way for me to give it all to God. That I was in a perfect position. Knocked to my knees, laying flat on my face. So if you fall, you're in a perfect position. You're in a perfect position to give it all to him. Trust me, I am a living witness. It's him. I don't know anything else, or whoever your higher power is. I'm not going to just say God, because other people believe in whatever they believe in, and I respect that. But when you're knocked to your knees and your face, you're in the perfect position to stand back up. Keep thriving. Keep praying about what you want. Keep manifesting in it. Remove all the negativity. Trust me, it makes a difference. Remove it. If it ain't healthy for you, and you know what's healthy for you, nobody don't have to tell you that. If it's an uncomfortable feeling, remove it. I don't care who it is, your daddy, your mama, your siblings, even your damn kids, because mine grown too. If they start aggravating me, they gotta go, because I'm at a different place. Trust me, you can be there. Just keep going. You can get there. Go ahead, K.I.
I'm just saying, never give up. We go through shit all the time, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you've been through something, make the corrections and move on. That's it. That's how you deal with humbling situations.
Yeah. We want to thank you all for tuning in each and every Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I always have people that say, damn, I missed the show. You never missed the show.
Never.
You
Go
missed
back.
the live show. Go back, subscribe, like, share.
It's
tell
even
somebody.
funnier when you go back. Trust me,
I
we
promise
watch
you,
ourselves.
we watch ourselves. I laughed so hard with last week's show. I was like, hell nah. But I love where I am, and I am going to enjoy where I am going.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe, that shares, that reposts. Like, we be getting I get different love from people every week.
Right.
So we're going to see you guys next week. But do know that we appreciate you on Station 100, where we keep it 100.
If you don't have kids, find out the kids with the good grades. Bring them down. We're welcoming them. We're excited to meet them.
For sure.
Good night.
Good
Peace.
night, y'all.
That's
Hey, this is your boy, the host, live on Lori Dee. Before we leave up out of here, just want to let y'all know KI won it. We got 7 votes, 100%. Thank y'all.